Hello, my friends! Today we will visit some chicken farms in Georgia and Iowa, USA, to see how Americans produce millions of chickens every day. Americans eat more chicken than beef and pork. In addition, there is a huge demand for eggs, up to 279 eggs per person per year. That's why so many chickens are raised for food across the country. If you ask how much, then here is the answer. The United States is the leading country in poultry production in the world. The total chicken population in the United States is approximately 518.3 million. The United States has about 25,000 broiler farms, and about 9 billion chickens are sold each year. Among them, Georgia is the #1 broiler chicken producing state in the United States, accounting for about 15% of all broiler chickens produced nationwide. Most Georgia poultry are raised on large-scale industrial farms. Here, a henhouse can raise 30,500 chickens at the same time. So how is chicken produced in America? The pullets produce eggs, and the eggs are sent to hatcheries. Immediately after the eggs hatch, the chickens are sent to broiler farms. There, farmers sign contracts to care for and raise chicks according to company standards. When the broilers reach the desired processing weight, they are picked up and taken to the processing plant. We will explore each step now. The journey of raising chickens begins with eggs. Hens usually lay their first egg at about 18 weeks of age and then lay about 1 egg a day. The egg-laying process will take 24 to 26 hours for each egg. 15 to 30 minutes after the hen lays the egg, the process starts all over again. Most hens lay eggs in the morning. Regularly every day, 100 laying hens need 26.46 pounds of food. An average coop with 100 chickens will produce 70 eggs per day. After hatching, the eggs will be transported to the incubator. The first step, workers in the factory will scan each egg basket to remove all eggs that cannot hatch. Next, the qualified eggs begin to be put into the incubator. An incubator can hold up to 69,000 eggs at a time. The appropriate temperature for incubators recommended by experts is 37.5 to 37.8 degrees Celsius. After about 21 days in the incubator, the eggs will begin to crack and hatch into chicks. Baby chicks can eat and drink water about 5 minutes after birth, after their feathers dry. When they are about a day old, they weigh about 0.08 pounds. At this time, the workers will remove all remaining eggshells in the basket. Next, they inspect and remove the sick chicken from the flock. It takes 2 hours for 10 employees to process a flock of 5,000 chicks. Follow the newly hatched chicks as they move to a 146-acre chicken farming area in the state of Georgia. Newborn chicks are welcomed by a spacious and clean space. Food and drinks have been prepared. In the United States, chickens can be raised for 2 main purposes: for eggs or for meat. These are chickens raised for meat. This flock of 12,000 chickens is 1 month old and has reached a weight of 0.25 pounds. Their daily work is just eating, sleeping, and moving around the cages. The chickens will never see the sun in their entire lives. Chickens need a minimum of 10 square feet of space per bird. Americans can have up to 4,365 chickens per acre. Water is the most important nutrient for chickens, especially newly hatched chicks. An adult chicken will drink about 1.3 gallons of water per day. Chicken feed is mainly cornmeal, soybean meal, and pellets. It is estimated that the amount of corn used as chicken feed in the United States annually is more than 1.2 billion bushels. The amount of soybeans is more than 500 million bushels, and the amount of mixed feed used is 60 million tons. After about 3 months of keeping thousands of chickens here, each chicken can reach a weight of 4 pounds. Now, the chickens are ready to be transferred to the meat processing plant. Under the coordination of the workers, the flock of 1,000 chickens will be easily moved. In the U.S., about 2 million chickens are slaughtered every day. That requires thousands of slaughterhouses, each killing thousands of chickens every hour. America's largest chicken slaughterhouse alone kills 3 million chickens every week. This is what happens inside a chicken processing plant where 1,000 chickens are being slaughtered. Slaughterhouses use 2 main processes to kill chickens: electrical stunning and gas chamber stunning. Electrical stunning begins with chickens arriving at the slaughterhouse packed in shipping crates. Workers began chaining the chickens' legs upside down to an overhead conveyor belt. The conveyor belt then carries the chickens to an electrified shallow water tank. When their head is pulled underwater, the chicken will be electrocuted and lose consciousness. Once anesthesia is completed, the conveyor belt transfers the unconscious chickens to the automatic cutting machine to cut their blood. Next, the whole chicken is soaked in a tank of boiling water to remove chicken feathers from the body. This device will clean chicken feathers in just 30 seconds. Air anesthesia is similar to electrical anesthesia. The difference is in the initial anesthesia chamber. In this system, the chickens are put into a sealed gas chamber and carbon dioxide gas is pumped inside. As the carbon dioxide concentration in the container increases, the chickens will experience a strong and urgent feeling called air hunger. After about a minute, the chicken loses consciousness. The remaining operations are performed in the same way as electrical anesthesia. The chicken's feet will be removed and their internal organs will also be cleaned. The body is then fully processed to become meat. It is expected that each chicken will earn a profit of $15 to $35. A chicken can be used whole or divided into 3 different parts: wings, thighs, and breast. The total number of broilers produced in the U.S. in a year is about 9.22 billion pounds. The number of workers employed in the chicken meat industry is 1.3 million people. In the world, the country that consumes the most chicken is also the United States. Chicken accounts for 43% of all meat consumed in the United States. About 8 billion chickens are consumed in the U.S. each year. In other words, American consumers eat more than 21.9 million chickens every day. In addition, the United States exports chicken products to 150 countries around the world. Does this number surprise you? How do you feel about the process by which Americans raise millions of chickens every day? Please comment below this video. At this point, the journey to discover the one-day process of raising chickens in America has ended. Goodbye, and we'll see you all again.